Alright everyone, and welcome back to Season 8 of the Formula Xbox, and we're here today then for Round 8 of the season, the Russian Grand Prix at the Sochi circuit, and here we are then on our best qualifying lap, and we'll see how we can do today then. If you've seen the AOR video I did here a few weeks ago, you'll have seen that this is actually a much better track of mine now. It was one that I used to hate until, well, this game really. And I just never really got on with it. It always reminded me of the Valencia street circuit, which I was never any good at. But on this game it just feels so much nicer to drive. I guess it is just the newer cars really. Maybe that bit more grip makes some of the corners more more fun to drive, I guess. But I don't know, whatever it is, it just works me better on this game, and we actually took the win in AOR, so we'll be hoping to do the same here again then, and extend this championship lead that we've got. Only actually it was I can't remember what it was now, but I think it's around like 20-ish points after China, so yeah, hopefully we can build on that, and yeah, keep the runner podium going actually, because we've been on the podium in every race that we've finished so far, and yeah, want to obviously keep that one going then, and yeah, we'll see if we can manage that today then. Only 10th at the moment, but we are on a better lap here then, so this should be a bit of an improvement for us. We'll see where we can go with this one then as we round the final corner now then, and on the throttle, and it is, well, P4 provisionally, but we actually get moved down to 8th then once everyone has finished their laps there. So yeah, not the best qualifying for us then. We've got Fred Strong pole then from Height and Melanie, and yep, us in 8th. Our teammate San is in 11th on the grid, so not the best qualifying for us, but we'll see what we can do in the race then. As yep, the strategy here is very simple. It's just ultra soft to super soft. You don't get a lot of wear here, so that's quite an easy one to do. And yep, here we are then on the grid. We've got lots going on now. Away we go then, and it is a good start from us, I think, there. We're pretty much level with those around us, I think, but we're going to have the inside line then for turns 1 and 2 here then, and we're just going to try and get as much of the stitching as we can here then towards turn 2, and almost going 4 wide in front of us there, and it's the Toro Rosso Pumpkin Jack up the inside there, as I think Melanie had to go off the track, and then in fact Casey's been sandwiched by the 2 Toro Rossos. We've had to put on the brakes there in turn 3 to avoid running into all this going on in front of us, as 2 Toro Rossos sandwiched the Sauber there. In fact, the Toro Rossos have collided again there, and they've both gone spinning off. The Renault Devil's gone charging through. Pepsi has crashed out the race. Absolute carnage into turn 4 there, and in fact there's more, as I think our team actually spun Jack round there, so yeah, even more carnage in turn 5, and yeah, you so often see it at this track, just carnage in that first sector of the lap, and yeah, we managed to get through it then, up into 6th place. And we're skipping to lap 3 now then, where we've got Sam, Ham and Casey battling it out for 4th place. Casey defending the inside line. Sam going to try and run it running outside. He's now got the inside line for the left-hander, and he's not made it through, but I think Casey went out onto the AstroTurf a little bit there, maybe hurt his traction a little bit, and Sam is directly inside there, running Casey out onto the paint, and that has allowed him to take 4th, and it's also allowed us to get alongside the Sauber then towards the final 2 corners. Running outside, we're going to try and run it round there though, and we're still side by side. We'll see if we can get it down on the outside of the final corner. It looks like we may just about have managed to do it, but yeah, he will have DRS now then down this long straight towards turn 2, so we're going to have to watch out for that then. We're going to defend the inside line and hope that he can't make it, or make the move stick around the outside, and we brake as late as we can, and we managed to maintain a position. But yeah, on to the beginning of lap 6 now, where we set the fastest lap of the race, and we're right onto the back of Sam Ham now then. We're going to have the DRS this time then towards turn 2, and we're just going to try and reel that Williams in then, hopefully get this move done quite quickly so that we can get after the top 3 who are battling it out for the win at the moment. That being said, we go quite aggressive there. I think I forced him to go out onto the runoff there, but we managed to stay on track and make it stick, and we are through and into 4th position then, and we actually pit on the end of lap 10 then, and Height and Fredster actually pitted very early. I think Height was 6 and Fredster was 7, so they've probably got a bit of an undercut, but they're probably going to have a bit more worn tyres near the end of the race then. I'm pretty sure the actual planned strategy was lap 11, so I think that's what Melanie went along with, but I decided to go a lap earlier, try and get a bit of an undercut, because yeah, it's surprisingly powerful around here, because you wouldn't think it would be, what with the tyre wear not being that high, but yeah, you certainly do get an undercut around here, and yeah, Fredster and Height are both gone at this point, so yeah, we rejoin then in what is 6th place for the time being, but it should still be around about 4th-ish once people have all pitted. And yeah, on the next lap then, Melanie is now coming out the pits there, and look at that, we've pretty much, well, it's only about like 4 seconds when he pitted, but it's down to around about 2-ish now. But on to lap 16 then, we've actually got Melanie going very slowly there, and looks like a screen freeze or a lag moment for him and Fredster, I think, because they've both just like lost a load of time. We've passed Melanie and we've caught right up to the back of Fredster now, so yeah, I think Fredster lost the lead there to Height, but I'm not sure, but I think he got it back. Well, he obviously had got it back, because we're now looking at Height for P2. And look at this, and we've caught right up to the battle for the lead here then, with only, just over 4 laps to go here, and we're right into the back of Height, who seem to be paying the price for pitting quite early here. I'm not sure if that was the case, but he's lost the back end there. That's allowed us to get through and into 2nd place. But yeah, we actually ran wide there, but unfortunately at this point I started hearing my phone ring, and I started hearing the doorbell as well, and I realised that my dad had come home from work early and didn't have any keys to let himself in. So yeah, I was the only person in the house at this point, and yeah, I had to yeah, pause the game and go let him in. So yeah, that happens now, and then yeah, we come back a few corners later and we have lost those 2 positions again, and yeah, we're a few seconds behind, so that was just like the worst timing possible on that one. And yeah, we get to lap 26 and we're right in the back of Height again. Just no pace for him today. I mean, I'm guessing it was the pitting really early, but maybe he had damage, I'm not sure, but whatever it was, he just didn't have the pace today, and yeah, he runs off track there. We're back up to 3rd place. There's no chance of us catching the 2 Mercedes now then, and well, it is a big shame, because we very much could have won that race, but you know, both the Mercedes had those lag issues earlier on, so maybe that all evened it out. But we crossed line anyway for P3, and well done to Melanie for taking the win, and Fredster actually had a penalty, and we would have been, well, so close there. There's only like a second in it, so that is frustrating. We could have had 1st or 2nd there, but it wasn't to be. And I mean, as I said, they had lag problems as well, so I mean, maybe it evened out. It's just one of those things really, you know, if I was good enough to be a real F1 driver, I wouldn't have had to deal with that problem, so you know, it is what it is. We've got another podium, we've still got our lead in the championship as well. So yeah, that is it for this race then. Leave a like if you enjoy it, let me know what you thought down in the comments below, and I shall see you next time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.